Hey guys, it's Kaz and Diesel Doctor here. It's kind of noisy in the shop today. I hope the audio will be okay. Anyways, today we've got a 6.4 tech tip for you. This has probably been the most used tip that I probably give out. I mean, it works great. And it's such a problem on 6.4 liter trucks that after you change the fuel filters on the rail and on the secondary housing up here towards the top, we wind up having a lot of times hard starts trying to get them, primed back up. And what can you do to make sure that the truck starts back up? Well, the best thing, if the truck will not start, don't continue to crank on it. Obviously, the first line of defense is, turning the key to the run position several times, 6-7 times. Let it run for 30 seconds, and you'll hear the pump kick off. But come up here and bleed this Schrader valve right here, and you'll get fuel. There's a Schrader valve right behind there. You can turn the cap around. There's a bump on the cap, and just push it in and bleed it out till there's no more fuel, no more air coming out of the fuel. But a lot of times that's not enough, and sometimes it takes a little bit more doing to get all that air out of that pump in the back. So what we do here in the case of that, and like I said, I don't know of any other shop that does do this. If they do, let me know. I'd like to know about it. Ford told me it wouldn't work, but it works great. The secondary housing right here, take the filter out, okay? You've already got a filter down the rail right now, just for the purpose of priming. This is all we're doing it for. We're not leaving the filter out. We're just doing it for the sake of priming. And also, if you'll take your standpipe out, okay, there's just 4 8mm screws that hold this standpipe in. But take the standpipe out. Once you take the standpipe out, what you're going to be doing is allowing the fuel that's coming back now from the pump to return into the supply side, okay? And that helps to alleviate some of the air intrusion and continually get a steady flow of fuel. Even though it might be aerated, okay, it's still going to give enough fuel to let the truck run. Now, if you go to accelerate the truck right now, because the way that it's regulated, it'll just fall on its face. But for the sake of priming the truck up, okay, crank it up, let it run for 10 minutes, okay? Get all that air out of it, okay? Then you can go ahead and put this standpipe back in, put your filter back on, and then prime it a couple of times just before you do that. I just turn the key to the run position and let it run for about 30 seconds a pop, like I say, and then go ahead and try to start the truck. If you do that, it'll work every time. I mean, I've never had it where it wouldn't work. Let me say that. But anyways, that is a big help. I've had, especially when guys are replacing high pressure fuel pumps, they have a nightmare of a time trying to get these things started because there's just so many bends in the fuel lines. There's just a lot of places for air intrusion to get. Anyways, I hope this helps you. If it does, share the page and like it, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks again.